Today we invited people in to ask questions related to work ethics and professionalism, and we called this as the interview. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, may you introduce yourself?
Hi, I am Dr. Monique Arian Saliman. I am a general practitioner.
My name is Iskafol Pangan, and I currently work as a realtor agent.
Um, I'm Hermione Villasran, and I'm a dietitian.
I am Nathaniel Jeremy Rosario, a computer programmer.
Hello, I am architect Geraldine Bonifacio.
My name is Lawrence Jersam David, and I am a judge.
Well, I am Alessandra Silot, and I am a graphic designer.
What is work ethics? And why is it important?
Work ethics pertain to the overall attitude expected of a person in a professional setting. This includes their values and behaviors. It is extremely important, especially in my field where I cater to my patients. I also work with a lot of nurses. I should uphold the excellence, respect, and integrity of the hospital that I am part of.
It's the standard of conduct and values. Work ethics serve as a basis for employees to make just decisions. It's vital for us to grow, not just in skills, but as a person as well. Practicing good work ethics is a big part of that.
Um, Work ethics refer to the agreed upon rules in a work environment, and it also dictates how one person acts upon their values. Well, in my field, I think it is important to have a good work ethics for the people to trust you more, and also build upon credibility.
These are your work beliefs, isn't it? Having a good work ethics means maintaining your moral values in the workplace, working with engineers and more workers. It is important to have integrity and being a team player. So work ethics plays a part in that.
I think having good work ethics equates to being dedicated to your job. I feel that it is important to be strong in what you believe in and build your character.
Work ethics involves how you project yourself, may it be your clothes, the way you talk, and overall reputation. It gives people chance to see how you are as a person in a professional setting.
Your work ethics is a mirror or a representation of a person's character, their morals. It helps us improve in our job since we feel determined to be committed to our job.
These are the set of behaviors that aim to create a positive work environment. It affects our belief in working hard and being a reality employee. It's important to produce high quality works and create a great relationship with coworkers.
Can you explain what does interpersonal means?
Well, from the word itself, interpersonal communication refers to how you interact with other people, your social skills. For me, it involves connecting with my patients and making them feel comfortable during checkups, and relaying needed information to the nurses as well.
If we say interpersonal, it means communication of the process of face-to-face exchange like to do in my work. You need to talk in front of them and talk convincingly, as well as getting your client to be interested on what am I selling.
What does initiative mean?
Initiative means you have this awareness to act and lead to achieve a specific goal. It's crucial, especially in my line of work, that I'm vocal about my ideas that cater to my clients' needs with ingenuity. So it must be smart, creative, and of service.
For me, initiative means a specific new plan and action to improve something or to solve a problem. It is important to know your goals and visions. To my job, it is important to be clear about your goals so that you can do your job properly and achieve it in no time.
Um, Initiative. Well, initiative means you do it voluntarily to achieve your goal, right? Well, in my field, I initiate to help my patient to overcome their problems or their situations, and also to monitor them.
What does the word dependable mean to you?
For me, the word dependable comes into four things. First, timeliness. We must be punctual and Respect the time of others, of course. Second, productivity, which means prioritizing the task effectively to meet the deadlines. Third, paying attention to details or work. And the last and the most importantly, to work without supervision. That means we must able to work independently. That's what dependable means to me.
Dependable is the trait of someone who is reliable and trustworthy or who can be counted on. In a workplace, each person depends on others to complete their jobs well and on time.
Why does first impression is important?
First impression?
Importance of first impression. You could build trust as soon as you meet someone through first impressions. The behavior you show actually affects the client's overall outlook of your service. Whether you are approachable or arrogant, it influences the client's decisions to have you or not. So try to make a good impression on people.
It is important. And for me, first impression is selling yourself to the person you're meeting, especially in a job. For example, a job interview, where leaving someone with a good first impression can make or break your chances at employment. And I'll say that a first impression can be hard to move on from.
Why is professional attire is important, especially in your job?
The importance of a dress code varies somewhat by your industry. But in my case, as a judge, as you can see, dressing professionally somehow can give me an added layer of credibility with my dealings with clients, coworkers, or even the public.
Professional attire helps you make a good impression. As for me, the way we dress can be seen as a reflection of our performance and professionalism, especially when meeting a client for the first time.
It is a visual image of the person at the workplace. Attire shows one's character and represents one's professionalism towards work and life.
What are examples of employability skills?
Employability skills. There are actually a lot of skills in my field. For example, having an excellent interpersonal skills to develop relationships with your patients. The second one is willingness to keep up to date with the current nutrition information of your patient. And lastly, a positive attitude and the ability to motivate your patient.
As a programmer, the first skill that enters my mind is time management. Because if you don't pay attention to your time, schedule will be ruined and you might be missed deadlines. It should be employer responsibility with their tasks with high quality and time.
How do you define professionalism?
You are all pretty familiar with the word, right? It is a component related to work ethics. It pertains to aspects of your conduct that affect your job performance. It is the competencies you need to achieve to do tasks that are expected of you. Basically, it is about being fair and just in your actions, not letting personal challenges hinder your productivity at work.
Please explain why professionalism is important.
Professionalism is an essential part of the job. You should always know how to handle conflicts in a correct way, always think of the bright side. I think dedication, integrity, responsibility, and I think that's the core of for being a professional.
Professionalism is already something expected of a worker. Professionalism is an essential element of your relationships with your co-workers and clients. It makes you look competent, qualified, and an expert. It's important that you're able to gain the trust of the people around you.
Professionalism is vital in inspiring a respectful, positive, and most importantly, a healthy work environment. An example is being timely, accountable, organized, consistent, and showing humility to your coworkers. Having clear boundaries of your personal life and work life is important to having high quality service.
And we're done. Thank you for participating in our interview.
This has
It was
been
a very
Dr.
fun
Green.
interview.
Stay safe and
Thank
peace out.
you.
See you next time.
Anytime.
No problem.
Thanks for having
Thank you
Thank you
and
for
thank you
having me
for
here. Appreciate it.